Hello. So, go ahead. You put it. You're welcome. Okay. Aloha. Welcome aboard. Yeah, if you have your camera, please get ready for picture taking. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, and your purse you can put right down there. Perfect. Okay. If you don't feel well, here's the motion sickness bags over here, located here. This is the air conditioning vent. You can stay nice and cool. Also right over here. Please don't go. Okay? Yeah, just a moment, please. Yeah, here you are. Here you are, right here. Okay, just a moment, please. Okay, so we have Hans and Jutta. And Jutta, right? Okay. Just a minute. And Werner? Hello, Werner. Aloha. Robert. Okay. Hi, Robert. Can you hear me now? Okay. Thanks. That's you're Robert, right? Right. Next to him is Lamont, right? Hi, Lamont. Okay. And we'll have Roxanne over here. Okay, folks. Aloha. Welcome aboard. Just a moment, please. Okay, aloha, welcome aboard to all of you folks. My name is Jeanette. I was born and raised here in the islands of Hawaii. Happy to share my island home with you today. Welcome aboard to Roxana, Lamont, Robert, Werner, Juta, and Hans. For those of you in the back, right in front of your pockets with motion sickness bags and emergency briefing cards. Just want to point that out where it is. I've got the air conditioning on full vent now, so please leave the vents full open, folks. I know it's going to get cold quickly. But again, I want to cool down the aircraft quickly at this time. The right-hand side, fire extinguisher. So Roxanne, if I ask for your help, pull out the pin, squeeze the handle, aim at the base of the fire. Underneath your seat, also Roxanne, is a white first aid kit. Please grab that on the way out, okay? That's an emergency. You can just don't worry about it right now. Okay? Thanks. Now, folks, you wave really nicely for me. So if you look out over here, you can see over here the eye. Here you are right there. So wave, smile, and say hi. There you go. Okay? I'll keep it on this side. Suppose for you, how's that? Is that better? Okay. Okay, folks, and we'll be on our way out. Again, thank you for your patience, and we'll be talking to Honolulu Tower. So, folks, please excuse me for a few seconds. Can you all hear me okay? Okay, you can hear me all right. Okay. All right, just a moment. We'll be on our way out. Okay, coming up. Folks, we're going to wait here for just a second. We have some traffic moving on the runways, and we'll actually await our turn to go as soon as Honolulu Tower releases us. Okay, we're waiting here for just a moment for all these planes, and we're also in turn for our clearance to get out of the Honolulu International Airport. Now, folks, directly in front of you, you can see one of our private jets. This is actually the Gulfstream jet that belongs to Mrs. Barbara Cox. She's actually one of the 50th richest people in the world. And that's Cox Communications out of Atlanta, Georgia. That's her private jet. And Mrs. Cox, Barbara Cox, lives here. Her sister and her own the Cox Communications, and she's like one of the 50 richest people in the world. Of course, Bill Gates is number one. But her jet lives right there. It's a Gulfstream 5. It'll make a turn, it'll go back down. It lives in a big private hangar on the other side of the aircraft. Now, folks, as we take off today, let me explain about something that you'll see. Directly in front of us, you can see the Honolulu International Airport. International terminals to our left, right, domestic terminals to our right. This is our Air Ambulance airplane. As we go up and over the terminal building, on the left-hand side will be Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor, of course, the site of the battle on December 7, 1941. Now, we cannot go over Pearl Harbor, but we can go around the perimeter of Pearl Harbor because of what happened on September 11th. So I just wanted to let you know that in advance. Now, folks, as we go over the Honolulu International Terminal buildings, also to the right-hand side, that's all of the Ko'olau mountain range, Roxanne to your right. In front of us is the Waianae mountain range, and those two great mountain ranges make up the island of Oahu. Now, as we're awaiting our clearance also, folks, you can see all the different types of airlines and aircraft here. Right in front of you is Hawaiian Airlines, Hans and Juta. It will take you to Maui, Kauai, and Lanai, the neighbor islands there, along with Aloha Airlines, the other inter-island aircraft. Now, also, folks, in front of us, too, you might see some small airplanes. Okay? This is going to take off right here. Here's the Whaling Mural by Ryland. The left-hand side over there, Lamont, you can see the Whaling Mural painted by an artist called Ryland. He's painted about 100 so far. His goal is about 300 to publicize the plight of the whales. Directly in front of us now, Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor has USS Missouri. USS Arizona will be directly in front of us. And again, folks, we can only go around the perimeter of Pearl Harbor. And we do appreciate your understanding. Directly in front of us is the top secret sub-base, Pearl Harbor Shipyard, folks. And again, the blue waters of Pearl Harbor itself. Returning a little northbound now towards the Aloha Stadium area. On the left side of the aircraft, folks, again, you'll see the USS Missouri right alongside of Ford Island. Then the white Navy shuttle boat coming out from the USS Arizona. Arizona was a battleship destroyed in the Pearl Harbor attack. 1,000 men went down with the ship. Also in front and to the right-hand side of there, Lamont and Roxanne to your right is Aloha Stadium. Aloha Stadium is Hawaii's football and baseball stadium. It's here that the Pro Bowl and the Hula Bowl is played each year. Also around the stadium on Saturdays, they have a swap meet. You can buy macadamia nuts and T-shirts. It's very inexpensively to take back home. And that's tomorrow. That's why I'm figure I'll let you know in case you want to stretch your dollar even a little bit longer. Now, folks, on the left-hand side, once again, Aloha Stadium is a transformable. It can be moved around from a baseball field, a football field. Werner, you can look to your left and see the baseball field configuration. This is also where Janet Jackson did her concert, HBO concert, yes. Janet Jackson did a concert. The Pro Bowl is played here in January and February after the Super Bowl each year. Now, folks, on the left and right-hand sides here, in the days of 1941, we actually had in this area, folks, waving canes of sugarcane fields over here. Now, you notice that Hawaii has grown a lot. We have well over 1,000,000 people here in the island of Oahu alone. So our growth is transforming the sugarcane fields into urban areas. Up front and to our left-hand side, folks, you can see the mothball fleet at Pearl Harbor. Hans and Jutta, that was used for the newest movie called Pearl Harbor. Mr. Jerry Bruckheimer, the producer and director of the movie, transformed those old ships into the flaming hulks in the Pearl Harbor attack. And again, on the left-hand side of the aircraft, that's actual Navy ships that are kept there in a storage closet of water. Now, folks, directly in front of us is the H2 freeway. The H2 freeway will take you up north to the North Shore of Oahu. It also passes by the central area, and we'll be going there shortly, in and around the Waianae Mountain Range here, the Western Mountain Range, and our Northeastern Mountain Range, the Ko'olau Mountain Range, once again, to the right side of the aircraft. Now, folks, directly in front of you, once again, we'll find the H2 freeway. This is some of our old sugarcane lands that will be converted over into a community, actually a subdivision. Now, folks, in front of you also is Mililani Town. Mililani Town started off in 1985 as the All-American City. This is one of our newest towns here, Hansa and Juta. And Roxanne and Lamont, it stretches all the way up on the hillside to our newest town out there. That's called Mililani Mauka. We actually have young starter homes for our families there. And also we have also a brand new elementary school that we're building. Now we're going to go past this rain shower, folks. That's what you see over here. We're going to continue on to Wheeler Army Airfield. Wheeler Army Airfield is where the Japanese also attacked along with Pearl Harbor. In fact, Japanese planes, just as we're doing so, went up north after the attack was finished, following the same flight path that we're taking right now. And what you feel in the aircraft is the wind that usually occurs before the front, as we call it. That's basically our frontal line, and the rain showers coming down. Now, folks, we're just going to go around it. Directly in front of us is Wheeler Army Airfield, home of the 25th Tropical Lightning Division. Also in front of us, folks, as you pass over Wheeler Army Airfield, you'll see Schofield Army Barracks directly in the back of it. You'll see our modern-day Army helicopters also lined up on the tarmac in front of you. On the left-hand side, Roxanne and Lamont, you'll also find the twin tandem Chinook helicopters. Those are the troop transporters, and we also have Black Hawk helicopters located up front and to our left. Now, Werner and Robert up front and to the left side of the aircraft, once again, you'll also find, like I said, the Black Hawk helicopters here, then the Chinook helicopters, and again, Wheeler Army Air Base. Have a little bit of rain that's going to stop. That's about it. That's because we're on the leading edge, okay? Now we're directly over the field, folks, and we have permission to cross over today, so you can also see the exact site of the one of the Pearl Harbor battle areas. Left-hand side, Chinook helicopters there. Right-hand side, you can see a Chinook running up. And directly in front of us to our left, that's Schofield Army Barracks. In this area, we also filmed the movies. Movies done in the 1970s, and one of the movies is called Tora, 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 an old World War II movie. Remember Tora, Tora, Tora? Was filmed all up and down here at the Schofield Army Barracks, Wheeler Army Airfield, and over the pineapple fields. This is pineapple fields right in front of you. Now, Robert and Verna, all the way to your left, that mountain pass to your left is known as Kole Kole Pass, that dip in the mountains to our left. That's where Japanese planes came streaming through to attack the American military bases here at Schofield Army Barracks and Wheeler Army Airfield. Directly in front of us, folks, you can enjoy sweet samples of pineapple, pineapple juice, and pineapple ice cream right in front at the Dole Pineapple stand. First of all, for those of you on the right-hand side, Lamont and Roxanne, we're going to turn the aircraft so you'll see first the red roofed building and the huge rectangle maze at the Dole Pineapple stand. That maze is about 1,000 square feet, and you can enjoy running through the maze. It does offer you a prize if you get through in record time. Okay, right-hand side first, once again. There is a maze right out there, Roxanne. Okay, go ahead and take your picture. I'll turn it around. Got it. Okay, wonderful. And we'll turn it around to share with those of you on the left-hand side of the aircraft. And on the left side of the aircraft, once again there, Werner and Robert, Hans and Jusa, you can see the maze over here. You see some people jogging through the maze there. And again, the record time is 7 minutes to get through the maze. Now folks, this is young pineapple fields directly in front of you. And you can enjoy the young and sweet pineapple off of these fields over here. We're planting actually young pineapple plants in this area right in front of us. This is a little bit more mature over here. And folks, you can enjoy, again, the different varieties of sweet golden pineapple. We're actually constantly experimenting with different varieties. Older varieties have been developed, again, to highly disease-resistant strains, and also to produce more larger fruit, per plant. Now, folks, some of the old sugarcane fields now is converted over here. And the sugarcane fields to cattle fields. We also have experimental seed corn areas, seed corn for Midwestern farmers. All down by the ocean side, we're growing macadamia nuts and coffee. And folks, you can also enjoy in this area sweet corn, and we have sorghum and hay that's also grown in the abandoned sugarcane fields. What happened was our sugarcane industry fell on hard times during the last 15 years. And foreign nations can produce sugar at a much lesser cost than we can here in the United States. Cost of labor is cheaper elsewhere. So basically our sugar industry fell on hard times and finally slowly went out of business. Now folks, planted within these sugarcane fields is another type of plant. And this plant is called Pakalolo, crazy tobacco. You want to take a guess perhaps what crazy tobacco is? Marijuana. Yeah, marijuana. And what they do, the growers do, is they don't, no one comes up into the abandoned sugarcane fields except for the growers themselves. And what they do is they have access to the keys that locked up the sugarcane roads, the gates and the jeep roads that you see spreading out to your left and right-hand side. So Robert, Lamont, and Roxanne, the right side of the aircraft, sometimes you see a little jeep bumping up the road with tons of fertilizer in the back and a hoe and a rake. Well, you know that's the grower going to tend his marijuana patch. And the marijuana patches are hidden underneath the trees because not only do we use helicopters for tours, but also the police does. And the police will go out and eradicate the marijuana plant. Now folks, directly in front of you, on the left-hand side, you can see the beginnings of the North Shore, where we're going to also take you right in front here to a little valley. Right before we go on to the North Shore, The valley is known as Waimea Falls Park. Folks, I'll talk about it a little in advance, and it's going to come up very shortly. For those of you on the right-hand side first, enjoy bringing up your swimsuit, beach towel, and you can enjoy swimming in this icy cold little mountain pool and enjoy the little waterfall that's located there. Now on the right side of the aircraft, folks, you see that ridge line that goes right down the middle of the valley there, Roxanne? Okay, look above that ridge line, and we're going to just see it on the right-hand side, a little waterfall and a little icy cold mountain pool that you can enjoy going swimming in. And again, the beautiful gardens here at Waimea Falls, right there, someone swimming right there at the base of the waterfall. You can enjoy, again, the professional cliff divers. They'll jump off the top of the cliff down there, right into the waterfall. See the trolleys on either side of the aircraft? It'll take you from one edge of the park to the other. On the left-hand side over there, Hans and Jusa, you're looking out towards Waimea Bay, famous in the Beach Boys song, Surfing USA. And again, Robert and Bernard, your left-hand side, I'm going to turn it around for you so you can also enjoy Waimea Falls Park, now spreading out before you on either side of the aircraft. So on the left-hand side now, you're looking all the way at Waimea Falls. Right-hand side, you're looking out to Waimea Bay, the Surfing USA beach. Once again, to your left-hand side there, you can enjoy strolling up and down the beautiful gardens. Some of these gardens contain very rare and endangered Hawaiian native plants. On the right-hand side, we're plowing over these fields and replanting, hopefully in coffee, pineapple, some of them planting over in grass for cattle. Now we're going to come out over the North Shore. Folks, on the left and right-hand sides. On the left-hand side, you're looking towards the town of Haleiwa, where they filmed Baywatch Hawaii. On the right-hand side, you're going to look out towards Waimea Bay, and again, home to the Beach Boys song, Surfing USA. Waimea Bay to your right is also where you can enjoy a lot of our surfing contests that are held here in the wintertime during December and January. Now enjoy, folks, sunning yourself on this beautiful beach and bay. You can also enjoy kayaking down the river. Kayaks are available at the Waimea Falls Park. You can kayak down the river and again enjoy the beach and bay area, then kayak back up the river if you'd like to do so. On the right-hand side there, Lamont and Robert and Roxanne to your right, you can also take a look at our surfing beaches. The first one is past this rocky point. That's known as Pupukea Beach. Pupukea means white shells. Right above it, Bonsai Pipeline. Right above that, Sunset Beach. And right now the waves are pretty flat here in the North Shore, only about 2 to 4 feet here. Probably Waikiki is better. It had a south swell and the wave heights there, as I understand, are about 2 to 4, 4 to 6 right now. Now in the summertime, folks, believe it or not, Waikiki is actually the best place to surf. With gentle surf and a south swell that brings wave heights to about 6 to 8 feet there at Waikiki, that's a great place to enjoy. Also the best place to learn how to surf. On the left-hand side and right-hand sides now, you can enjoy all of our beautiful North Shore. On the North Shore, however, wave heights usually get to be about 4 to 6 feet and then up to 8 to 10, and as high as 20 to 30 feet when we have rough winter storms. Now the winter storms come usually during December and January, and that's when we have wave heights perhaps up to about 20 plus feet. Now during the summertime, it's usually calm out here in the North Shore, so all the surfers here migrate down towards the South Shore, towards Waikiki, to enjoy the surf there. To the left-hand side there, Hans and Jusa, this is called ComSat Station. It receives satellites passing overhead, receives the signals, and also the United States Space Shuttle receives the data if we need it, right here at ComSat Station. Around the ComSat Station, you will notice a cattle ranch. There's a lot of cattle located down here on either side of the aircraft. Now directly in front of us, folks, you can see the power turbines and the Hawaiian windmill farm experiment. We actually tried to harvest the wind energy in the 1980s. We're unsuccessful. The winds didn't cooperate. It actually did not turn the power turbines when we needed them turning to produce electricity. So we actually had to put this on the back burner. We actually are doing better with solar power. Solar panels on top of the hotels create hot water for you, our guests. Now on the left-hand side there, Verna and Robert, look down to your left, you can see the two radar balls, Ohana Point Radar Site Station. Yes, that's part of our World War II history. It picked up the Japanese attacking planes on December 7, 1941. Unfortunately, the data was misinterpreted. The blip coming towards us from the north was thought to be a big group of B-52 bombers coming in from California. It was actually the Japanese attacking force. On the left-hand side, the Turtle Bay Hilton Hotel. Enjoy the only hotel here on the North Shore. Horseback riding, golf course, tennis courts, all available to you right there. And that's a wonderful place to stay on the North Shore. Directly in front of you as we pass through the Kahuku Windmill Farm, folks, directly in front of us, Kahuku Town is directly in front of us. This is where we produce sweet shrimp and prawns. Great things to eat right over here. Fish, shrimp, and prawns from the prawn farm. Enjoy bananas, mangoes, tropical fruits, papayas that are grown here, and our farmers work very hard to satisfy you here, folks. I hope you have a chance to enjoy our fresh farm produce and also the fruit that's produced out of this area, as well as the shrimp and the prawns. If you can't make it out here or drive out here, folks, don't worry. You might also want to enjoy just opening up your dinner menu tonight, and you might just find on it the sweet Kahuku shrimp and prawns for you here on the North Shore. And again, this is our farming community of Kahuku directly in front of us. Lots of banana farms located to either side of the aircraft. The fish ponds that you see yield up plangana. This is the type of fish that our immigrant people enjoy. And once again, in this area, we also grow fresh herbs, fresh basil, thyme, and parsley in this area. Also in front of the aircraft, folks, we will find the town of Laie. Laie is also where the Mormon community settled here in the 1800s, and they converted a lot of the native Hawaiian population. Here at the town of Laie is the Brigham Young University, the Mormon Temple, and also the Polynesian Cultural Center. Beautiful beaches on the left and right hand side to offer you opportunity to stop and enjoy a picnic. On the right hand side there, Lamont, Roxanne, you can enjoy the Mormon Temple, the beautiful white temple. You can do a tour there. Right above it, Brigham Young University, and above that will be the Polynesian Cultural Center area. That's where we showcase not just Hawaiians, but also our South Pacific cousins. The Tahitians, Samoans, and Marquesans all have their representative little village over there, and you can enjoy wandering through each village, enjoy the songs and dances of our different people. Once again, Brigham Young University and the Polynesian Cultural Center. We'll have a little bit of rain showers, as you can see in this area. Left-hand side now, turning it around. Verna, Robert, Hans, and Jusa, look straight down over there, Polynesian Cultural Center, and we're right over the Brigham Young University here. Directly in front of us, folks, you can also see our northeastern coastline road, the Kamehameha Highway, to the left side of the aircraft, where you can enjoy a drive around the island. Also, bed and breakfasts abound over here. Enjoy maybe the next time you stay in Hawaii, staying at one of our beach homes instead of staying in the hotel. And you can enjoy that. The real estate magazine that's free in Waikiki will give you a guide to most of our wonderful areas over here that you can enjoy. Also on the right side of the aircraft, folks, you can see our lovely rainforest areas to your right. And folks, in front of you too, along the shoreline, is the Kamehameha Highway. The Kamehameha Highway is the road that goes all the way around the perimeter of the island. Now, Roxanne, to your right, you can see the rainforest areas. And some of these areas, even you can look above it, you can see maybe up to one part of the rainforest. And above it, goes all the way up towards the summit of Ko'olau for miles. I'm sorry, what kind of wildlife in here, this area? We might have some wild goats over here, also wild pigs in this area. And also in front of you now, this is Kali'uwa'a Falls. Right in front of you is the tallest waterfall here in the island of Oahu. I'm going to take it up for those of you on the left side first, and we'll bring it around for you, Roxanne and Lamont on the right side of the aircraft. I'm sorry, I've got my volume turned up a little bit more so I could hear your question. My apologies on that. Now on the left side of the aircraft, folks, here you have Kali'uwa'a Waterfalls. Hans, Jutta, Werner, Robert, first for you on the left-hand side. Look into the gulch and you'll see the tallest waterfall here in the island of Oahu. It drops out 1,500 feet. See it right over there? Okay, good. Right, we're going to bring it around. Thanks for your patience over there. Lamont, Roxanne. Again, Kali'uwa'a Waterfall. Okay, and you can see the power of water. He has it carved away this solid rock, and it flows down to the ocean in form of a stream bed. Now besides wild goats over here, Roxanne, we do have some wild pig in this area. This is Kahana Valley now, the left and right hand side. Now Kahana Valley is our rainforest valley. Natural to have a lot of rain over here. This is actually our water supply, our future water supply coming down on us from the heavens above. The Hawaiians had a saying, Ue Kalani, Ola Kahunua. Ue Kalani means the heavens cry. It rains. Ola Kahunua, the earth lives. And again, the earth is carpeted with this beautiful green that you see on the left and right hand side. Now folks, on the right hand side there, Lamont and Roxanne, that's the scenes that greeted ancient Hawaiian people 2, 3, even 400 years ago. Basically untouched is the rainforest here on the right hand side. It's been preserved by the state of Hawaii as our watershed and rainforest area. Directly in front of us, folks, we're going to go over from Kahana Valley. This is Green Valley, a part of the Kahana Valley system. Directly in front of us, the Kahana Valley area also flows out towards the ocean to our left. That's Kahana Bay. In front, it's called Kaneohe Bay. And directly in front, as we go over the ridgeline, we'll be going to the area known as Ka'aava Valley. Now folks, on either side of you in this area, there's just a few hiking trails. Hunters do go back in the mountains to look for wild pigs, wild boar hunting, just like the Hawaiians did in ancient days. Directly in front of you folks, so I want to take you to the next valley over, and we'll go over the ridgeline and into the valley, which is also known for its many movies. That valley is called Ka'aava Valley, and that's where we film most of the movies here in the island of Oahu, including Jurassic Park. Now folks, as we go into the valley, it'll be for either side of you to enjoy. We're going to make a turn in the valley here. Up front and to the left side of the valley, folks, you can also enjoy this beautiful area on the ground with Kualoa Ranch. Now folks, this beautiful valley on either side of you here is available for you to enjoy on the ground with horseback riding trails, dune buggy trails, and also adventure bus. On either side of the aircraft is where we filmed the movie Pearl Harbor, especially on this ridgeline here, Roxanne and Lamont to your right. That's where they filmed the replica of the Japanese plane zipping across this ridgeline for the Pearl Harbor attack. On the left side of the aircraft, Godzilla, Mighty Joe Young, George of the Jungle, and also Windtalkers, the brand new movie starring Nicolas Cage, was filmed here. The most well-known, of course, Jurassic Park, the dinosaur movie, was filmed in this valley here to your left and right-hand side. Now, on the left side of the aircraft, you can also enjoy, folks, the beautiful horseback riding trails here to your left. It allowed the movie makers to bring their camera and equipment to the back end of the valley to produce those beautiful movies that you see. on the right side of the aircraft, once again, we're going to go out of this ridge line. You can look up and down the northeastern coastline, and also to the right-hand side, Roxanne, Lamont, and Robert, as we go out of the ridge line to your right, we'll find the ocean, and then past the ocean, you'll also see Little Chinaman's Hat Island, is what we call it. Looks like a Chinese straw coolie hat. Ancient name of that island was Bokoli'i, meaning the lizard's tail, or little lizard. Once again, to your right, look to your right past the cliff line there in a few more seconds. There's the Chinaman's Hat there. And of course, it's nicknamed Chinaman's Hat because it looks like a Chinese straw coolie hat sitting on the water. On the right-hand side, the horseback riding trails for you, Lamont and Roxanne. And also in front, folks, beautiful Kaneohe Bay. Once again here on Senjuta, you can see Chinaman's Hat Island, and then Kaneohe Bay there to your left side of the aircraft. Now folks, directly in front of us, you can enjoy, again, this beautiful beach and bay area in front of us. This is Kualoa Ranch and Bay. Enjoy the beautiful reefs over here. Okay, we're going to go through this rain shower, and it should be clear out as we get to it. It's also passing. Well, one thing, Roxanne, I don't have to wash the aircraft tonight, that's for sure. Yeah, you know, we have to wash the aircraft too, so it's like washing a bus. Yeah. So it does take some time, so God's just helping me out for a little bit. Now, folks, on the right side of the aircraft, right past this is our beautiful taro patch lands. And taro is a Hawaiian potato. You can bake it, boil it, and pound it into poi, which is that gray sticky stuff you can enjoy at luau's. How many folks ate poi? Did you try? No, didn't try. Okay. Well, folks, I'd like to share with you, if you want to try poi, again, it's very bland, so please mix it with something else so it has a little bit more taste. So try the poi, then take another savory meat dish or vegetable dish, pop it in your mouth, and don't forget, drink all you can drink Mai Tais. Wash it down. Goes on a lot better. Thanks, Roxanne. That was my grandmother's recipe. Yeah, she's a Hawaiian and she used to doctor us up with herbs and whiskey. Yeah. Now, folks, on the left and right hand side, this is how we traditionally grow taro in these little squares and rectangles of green that may be scattered around you. There's some here on the left hand side. See those squares and rectangles of green? All tilts over here. Here. This is all taro patches right down here. And that's how they grow taro here in Hawaii. Now, folks, directly in front of us too and off to our left. In fact, well, looks like we're heading to some sunshine up ahead, folks. Up front and to our left-hand side there, Lamont, you can see that little island in the middle of the Kaneohe Bay. Remember Gilligan's Island, Lamont? That's Gilligan's Island. Yes, that was used as a silhouette for Gilligan's Island back in the 1960s. It was filmed in black and white, and when they sang the song about Gilligan, the skipper, that's the island that they used when they shot it. And again, so Gilligan's Island, also known now as Coconut Island. Coconut Island now houses the University of Hawaii Marine Research Laboratory. So our scientists do marine research on the beautiful reefs out there to the left-hand side. Now right above the island and to its left, that's Kaneohe Marine Air Station. And the air station out there was also, again, part of the Pearl Harbor attack back on December 7, 1941. Marines, again, also practicing their instrument approaches, so once in a while you might see helicopters and smaller airplanes like a P-3 Orion subchasers making approaches to that area. Now, folks, to get over and enjoy beautiful Kaneohe Bay, enjoy in this area, folks, snorkeling, sailing, scuba diving, fishing charters, and boating charters, you might want to take the H3 Freeway. H3 Freeway is the newest white ribbon of cement here to our right. You can see out there, Roxanne and Lamont, the H3 freeway as it comes out of the Haiku Valley now. And it took us about 25 years to complete, and again, about $30 billion to actually finish off this highway. Now, Hans and Jutta, in case you enjoy your golf, right in front of you is one of the hardest courses. That's our Ko'olau Golf Course. It has the highest uphill rating in the nation. Maybe Sergio Garcia can come and say this, or maybe Jose Olazaro. And folks, this very fine course over here is a very difficult one. So Roxanne, if you have friends that golf, tell them to bring lots of golf balls. They're going to lose maybe at least 1 or 2 or maybe even 5. Yeah, it's a tough course. Now on the right-hand side, to get over here, a lot of people live here and they work through the mountains in Honolulu. Here's the Liki Liki Highway right there, Roxanne. And in upper front, that's the Pali Highway. So you can stop there and take pictures of the Windward coastline from the Pali Lookout. And Werner and Hans, you can enjoy driving there and then drive along the highway. Yeah. Now also folks, in front, that's Mount Olamana, a very strenuous hike to the top of Mount Olamana. It is a beautiful view, however, of the Ko'olau Mountains to our right and the ocean areas to your left. Now Robert, up front and to your left, you can see Kailua Town. Kailua Town is a great place for swimming, and folks, you can also enjoy kite surfing, windsurfing, and kayaking. Maybe Werner and Hans, you'll take Jutta and you can kayak out to the islands out there. And you see those 2 little islands out there, they're called the Mokuluas. You can also enjoy kayaking out there. Now on the left-hand side, folks, the Kailua Beach in Bay Lamont was voted one of the top 10 beaches in the United States by USA Weekend magazine. So enjoy that wonderful beach. Monday to Fridays, you can see it's bordered mostly by residential area, so we don't have too much people there. Monday to Fridays, we all work, and the beach is all yours. And it's like having your own private beach there Monday to Fridays, because not much people are on the beach. It's very beautiful out here in the ocean today. Right in front of you folks is the town of Waimanalo and also Bellows Air Force Base directly in front of our nose. Bellows Air Force Base, folks, was also an old World War II base. It's now a training facility for the military personnel. Up on the right-hand side, Roxanne, again, the mountain peak of Olamana here. And the backdrop for you is the Ko'olau Mountains, carved out by the wind and the rain over millions of years. Now on the right side of the aircraft, I hope you enjoy our beautiful flowers. We have carnations and orchids from the flower farms here, and we weave them into leis for you to enjoy. So you can enjoy the beautiful flowers out here at the Waimanalo area. Also enjoy our sweet solo papaya. Again, it's orange flesh and cover, and you can also enjoy it with a splash of lime. It's really exciting with a splash of lime on the papaya. Kind of brings out the taste, and I hope you have a chance to enjoy that at breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or as a snack. Directly in front of you folks also, we're going to cross over this beautiful white sand beach. This is Bellows Beach, when it's close to the Air Force Base. Waimanalo Beach over to the right side of the aircraft. And folks, enjoy the color of the water. It's very deep blue, ocean blue, when it's 60 feet or more. So you see the line out there, that's 60 feet or more. Closer in, it's an aqua blue, so that's 30 to 40 feet. Closer to the ocean, it's 20 feet or less, so that's when it's aqua green. Again, to your left, you can see the sand and the beach area here at Bellows. To your left, and to your right, Roxanne and Lamont, beautiful Waimanalo Beach here. Now folks, also on the right side of the aircraft, Roxanne and Lamont, we're going to go along the beach side over here, but if you look at front of the aircraft about a 2 o'clock position, there's only like one big rock wall alongside of the beach. It looks like a broken up, upside down letter J. Okay, right up there, see it up there? That broken rock wall alongside of the beach? The estate in the back of it over there, Lamont and Roxanne, was used for Magnum P.I. starring Tom Selleck. That's the TV home for Magnum P.I. starring Mr. Tom Selleck, for the 9 years it was filmed in Hawaii. Yeah, that's the estate house. Of course, he doesn't live there, but that was the home for them. Yeah, yeah. Don't go throwing flowers over the fence like some ladies do. You save it for yourself, okay? Now, yeah, awesome. That is a beautiful estate. Now, on the right hand side for you, first there, Roxanne and Lamont, you'll find Sea Life Park. Sea Life Park over there to your right hand side. You can enjoy the dolphins and porpoises. And then the Makapu Point and Lighthouse. See over there to the right hand side? That's the eastern end of the island. So to turn it around, Hans, Jutta, Verna, and Robert now for you. Rabbit Island over here, but right in front of you, Turtle Island, Makapu Point and Lighthouse, and then Sea Life Park over here to your left hand side. Once again over there, enjoy Sea Life Park. They have a special dolphin encounter program, and you can actually swim with the dolphins here. Right down there to your left. Sea Life Park. There you go, Jutta. And again, for your right, you're looking all up and down our wonderful shorelines over here. And we're going to head on out to our East Honolulu area. Now, folks, directly in front of you, this is an ancient volcanic cone, slightly off to your side first, Roxanne. That's called Koko Head Crater. In Koko Head Crater, you can enjoy an extinct volcanic cone, very rare and endangered dryland plant garden located in there. And at the base of the crater, you can see the Koko Head Stable, so you can enjoy a little bit of horseback riding while you're in the crater area. Yeah, we'll turn it around, and as I do so, Roxanne, also to your right is the original part of town. That is to our right-hand side. The Hawaii Kai Town area was based upon the ancient Hawaiian Kuapakai fish pond. And so it's called Koko Head Crater or Koko Head Marina is the area, the modern day town area that's going to come off on the right. Left hand side, Hans, Jutta, Verna, and Robert. This again, Koko Head Crater and the stables where you can enjoy horseback riding to your left. Now this is the ancient volcanic cone. It actually erupted about 3 million years ago. Folks, directly in front of us too. We're going to take you to Hanuma Bay first. Roxanne, Lamont, you're going to enjoy it first. I'll turn around for Robert and Werner, and then again for Hans and Jutta up front. Now, Hanuma Bay, folks, has been closed for the next 2 weeks. They're doing renovations, so it'll be spick and span, brand new with a new visitor center. A lot of construction on the road too. Hasn't been done for years, so I'm finally glad they're taking care of it. On the right side of the aircraft, this is a great place to enjoy the fishes. They're all preserved here in this beautiful sea-shaped bay. So again, for you first, Roxanne and Lamont, Hanuma Bay. We'll turn around for those of you on the left-hand side. You can enjoy the coastline road here, those of you on the left, and then we'll turn it around again, those on the right. Now I'm going to share with you, now Roxanne, we're going to switch sides. So as I turn around, you can look down the coastline road past Koko Head Crater for you on the right side of the aircraft. Meanwhile, those on the left, they're enjoying Hanuma Bay. Yeah, it's a good place for swimming, snorkeling, and they're redoing the road right now at the visitor center there. Yeah, this is Hawaii Kai Town. Enjoy jet skiing, parasailing out there. See, sit in a sling on the tail, they pull out. So folks, yeah, this is Hawaii Kai Bay. Enjoy also ocean sports. Down right underneath you, Roxanne, they have water skiing here. Up front to your left, that's parasailing. You enjoy jet skiing in this area. And folks, also you can enjoy the beautiful snorkeling, scuba diving, and the reefs over here on the southern coastline. Now, Roxanne and Lamont, we're going to take you along this highway. Once again, it's the Kalani on the Ole Highway, but it turns into the H1 freeway in a few more moments. Up on the hillside, though, there's this fabulous ridgeline over there, and at the very top, you have some multi-million-dollar homes, beautiful homes. At the top was one that used to belong to Mr. Al Mosini. Roxanne and Lamont and Robert, he was the one that did the Lifestyle, the Rich and Famous TV series. He was the producer. Just sold his home at the top for right under $10 million. Lamont's going to buy one, and he'll invite all of us to our housewarming party. Thank you, Lamont. And then again, folks, enjoy, again, from the top of the hill, the view down to the ocean right over here. Now I'm going to turn it around a little bit over here. The right-hand side of the aircraft for you first over there. Here you have Waialae Golf Course. Waialae Golf Course is home to the Sony Hawaiian Open. And on the right side of the aircraft there, Roxanne and Lamont, you can see the golf course that was made famous in the Sony Hawaiian Open, has been slated for the past 28 years. So hotel there is the Kahala Mandarin Oriental Hotel, and you can enjoy swimming with the dolphins there in the lagoons of the hotel. They have a dolphin sauna program. Oh, bring it around for those of you on the left-hand side. Werner, Robert, Hans, and Juta. Once again, in front of you, Waialae Golf Course, the Sony Hawaiian Hotel. And in this area, folks, you can enjoy, again, the dolphins in that hotel. You can swim in the dolphins there. Now, directly in front, folks, we have lots to share with you. The city of Honolulu is opening up before you. On the left side of the aircraft, folks, is Diamond Head Crater. Enjoy a hike to the top of Diamond Head, folks. And on the left-hand side, it offers you a beautiful view of the city of Honolulu. It does take about 45 minutes to an hour to get to the top. Now, also in front of us, you can see Waikiki in the distance. Bordered the back end of Waikiki is the Alawai Golf Course. Alawai Golf Course is home, again, to many of our city golfers that enjoy, our retirees enjoy golfing there. It's also very popular because of its proximity to Waikiki. Now, in the back of the Waikiki area runs the Alawai Canal, drains the water from the land. It was very marshy land, Roxanne. We had duck ponds and rice paddies at Waikiki in the 1800s. Now, on your right-hand side, Roxanne, coming up in a few more seconds, it will be the University of Hawaii's football and baseball fields. The gathering of buildings around the sports arena areas is our University of Hawaii. The largest campus is based at the open end over here of Manoa Valley. Now, Manoa Valley to the right side of the aircraft is our Valley of the Royalty, and you'll see it as it moves up to the right-hand side in a few more seconds. This is where the kings and queens of old Hawaii actually enjoyed, again, living in this cool valley, enjoying the cool breezes to the right-hand side. And again, University of Hawaii, Hans over here, the Valley of Manoa, and again, the Waikiki area to your left side of the aircraft. Many of the Hawaiian royalty enjoy going down to the beach at Waikiki, enjoying surfing there. Directly in front of us, folks, this is the Punch Bowl Crater. Punch Bowl is the National Cemetery of the Pacific. Veterans are buried there from the Korean conflict and Vietnam. Directly in front of you, folks, also, you can see the downtown Honolulu Financial Business District. And folks, in that area, enjoy, again, the wonderful historic buildings in that area. And on the right-hand side, again, for you, you'll see Punch Bowl Crater and a beautiful overlook at the edge of Punch Bowl coming up on the right.
Will that be on film?
I'm sorry, say again?
The Punch Bowl, will it be on film?
I've got it right here. You can see it right now. Okay, on the left-hand side, you can see the Honolulu area right here to our left. And again, folks, as you pass by, you can see Honolulu Harbor here to our left. And also right past that, a big cruise ship and our Honolulu Aloha Tower area. Sand Island in front of us. And directly in front of us, folks, the Honolulu International Airport. We'll be heading in towards the airport area, going over Kehi Lagoon, where you can enjoy jet skiing, and also our water skiing area, and sailing. Now, folks, please excuse me for a few seconds. I'm already talking to Honolulu Power, and I would ask that you please excuse me for a few seconds. I'm giving my full attention for your safety for our landing phases here. And I'll talk to you once again before we touch down. Now, out there in the water to our left, that's our jet skiers there. On the right-hand side, enjoy the marina area here. We also have canoe racing here at this beautiful lagoon area called Kehi Lagoon. Now, folks, as we make our way down towards our home on the South Ramp, I'd like to share with you my Hawaiian grandmother would always share with all of our visitors. She'd always say, Kia kuapu, that means God bless you. Malama pono, that means take care of yourself and each other. And also aloha ahui ho, which means aloha till we meet again. Folks, I'm going to wish you a wonderful and safe Hawaiian vacation and also a safe return home back to your friends and loved ones. Now, please remain seated, seatbelts completely fastened, till we come to a complete stop here at the terminal building. And once again, thank you for your kind attention. Wish you a wonderful time here in Hawaii. Kia kuapu, and again, malama pono, and aloha ahui ho. Please, aloha till we meet again. Once again, folks, thank you for your kind attention. You can take off your headsets and seatbelts, and Bill over here will see you out of aircraft. Mahalo and aloha.